As the menu printer in the hotel's kitchen, I was caught up in the pressure to put the hotel's best foot forward for the big event. I will always remember the afternoon before the big banquet when Mr. Horgan, the kitchen manager, called me aside. "Now, Jimmy," he began in his thick English accent, "you know the push is on to make a success of the big banquet tonight. I'm expecting tonight's dinner menu to be absolutely letter perfect. A correct date, no mix-ups of desserts or appetizers, and no misspellings. I mean absolutely no misspellings. Remember, asparagus is spelled A-S-P-A-R-A-G-U-S. Are you with me?" "Yes, Mr. Horgan," I replied. "Someone who is paying $10,000 for a meal should not have to read a menu that has misspelled words. Are you with me?" "Yes, Mr. Horgan," I said. The phone rang. "Give me just a minute," he said, picking up the phone. As the kitchen manager chatted on the phone, I glanced over at my friend Azalea, the salad woman who was preparing salads for the big event. In front of her, there were 3 2x2x4-foot plastic tubs, which would be filled with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, radishes, carrots, and cucumbers, then tossed together. Behind her, I could see 2 huge containers of washed and trimmed lettuce heads waiting to be chopped up. To the side of the adjacent counter, there was a bushel of tomatoes, a large sack of onions, and 4 market baskets filled with radishes and cucumbers awaiting Azalea's attention, not to mention a bushel basket full of carrots sitting in the sink, which, as of yet, had not been washed. As I waited for Mr. Horgan, I watched Azalea chop and dice onions. As I watched, she glanced up from her work. I winked at her. "Hey, baby," she said, smiling and returning my wink. Azalea, a tall, thin, middle-aged black woman with a short leg who always wore her hair tied up in a bundle, bound with a red cloth, was usually half drunk while at work. The powers that be didn't say anything about her nipping on the job. They probably couldn't get anybody else to work as cheaply. I liked Azalea. She had been my friend since I gave her a ride home one night during a rain. As I watched her work, I recalled the lectures she had received from Mr. Horgan about making a proper salad. "A good salad is a fresh salad," he would say. "Tomatoes should taste like tomatoes, and onions should taste like onions. If you prepare a salad, then put it in the cooler for an hour. It's not really fresh, and culinary tests have shown that it loses 30% of its taste. A salad should be served immediately after it is prepared." As I watched, I knew Azalea was working diligently to meet Mr. Horgan's standards for a proper salad.